Hi friends, I have a new story for you today. Let's look at it first before I tell you, and I bet you'll be able to figure out what the title is. What are these? They're bears, and how many of them are there? One, two, three. This big bear is called Papa Bear. This medium-sized bear is Mama Bear, and this little bear is Baby Bear. And there's another character in our story called Goldilocks, who we'll meet in a little bit. But this is Goldilocks and the three bears. Whose house do you think this is? It's actually the bear's house, and it's called a cottage. Can you say cottage? And that's where they live. And they eat something. Have you ever had oatmeal or hot cereal in the morning? That's what the bears like to eat, and that's called porridge. Can you say porridge? That's kind of like oatmeal. All right. Have you ever seen a bear? Maybe at the zoo or on TV? What sounds do bears usually make? Grrr! In our story, these bears actually talk. All right. Do they live in a house normally? Bears don't normally live in a house, do they? They live outside. Do they wear clothes? No. Where do you think these bears are going? Where do you think they might be going? Maybe on a walk or a picnic? Do they look happy or sad? I think they look happy. We're going to listen to the story and find out where the bears are going and how they are surprised when they come back home. Let's turn those listening ears on and get ready to listen to Goldilocks and the three bears.
The Three Bears.
Once upon a time, a family of bears lived in a pretty little cottage deep in the woods. There was a great big Papa Bear, a medium-sized Mama Bear, and a little Baby Bear. One morning at breakfast time, they sat down to eat their hot cereal. "This porridge is too hot to eat," said Mama Bear in her medium-sized voice. "Let's go for a walk and let it cool off." So Papa Bear put on his great big red hat. Mama Bear put on her medium-sized hat with flowers on it. Baby Bear put on his little blue hat, and they all set off for a walk. A little girl named Goldilocks was also walking through the woods that day. She was surprised when she came upon the bear's pretty little cottage. Being a very curious little girl, she decided to go inside and look around. There she saw the breakfast table with the 3 bowls of porridge. That looks good," she said to herself. So she tasted a spoonful of porridge from Papa Bear's great big bowl. "Ooh," she said, "this porridge is too hot." Then she tasted a spoonful of porridge from Mama Bear's medium-sized bowl. "And this porridge is too cold," she said. Then she tasted a spoonful of porridge from Baby Bear's small bowl. She said, "this porridge tastes just right." And so, without stopping to think, she ate up every single bite. Then Goldilocks strolled into the bear's living room. There she saw 3 comfortable-looking chairs. First she climbed into Papa Bear's great big red chair. She said, "this chair is too hard." So she tried Mama Bear's medium-sized chair. "This chair is too soft," she said. So then she sat down in Baby Bear's small blue chair. "There now, this chair chair feels just right, she said. But as she leaned back, crack, the chair broke, and Goldilocks fell to the floor with a broken chair beneath her. Oh dear, what a mess Goldilocks had made. But instead of trying to clean up the mess, Goldilocks trotted upstairs to the bedroom. First she stretched out on Papa Bear's great big red bed. Oh dear, this bed is too big, she said. So she jumped off and lay down on Mama Bear's medium-sized bed. And this bed is still not right, she said. Then she snuggled into Baby Bear's small blue bed. Ah, she said with a tremendous yawn. This bed is just right. And soon Goldilocks fell fast asleep. By this time, the bears had finished their walk. They were hungry and ready to eat their porridge. But when they got to the breakfast table, Papa Bear said in his great big voice, "Someone's been eating my porridge." And Mama Bear said in her medium-sized voice, "Someone's been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear said in his small voice, "Someone's been eating my porridge and has eaten it all up." Can you imagine? Poor Baby Bear. Every drop of his porridge was gone. Things only got worse when the bears went into their living room. Papa Bear took one look at his chair and boomed in his great big voice, "Someone's been sitting in my chair." And Mama Bear said in her medium-sized voice, "And someone's been sitting in my chair." And Baby Bear said in his small voice, "Someone's been sitting in my chair and has broken it all to bits." Then he really couldn't help it. He began to cry. Well, then the bears ran upstairs to the bedroom. Papa Bear said in his great big voice, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." And Mama Bear said in her medium-sized voice, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed." And Baby Bear said in his small voice, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and here she is." At that moment, Goldilocks woke up. When she saw the three bears staring down at her, she was so scared that she jumped out of the bed. She ran out of the house, dashed through the woods, and hurried home as fast as her legs could carry her. And since Goldilocks never came back again, I'm sure the three bears lived happily ever after.
Did you like that story? I have some questions for you. Who visited the three bears' house while they were on their walk? Who came to visit their house? Do you remember? Goldilocks did. There she is. Whose things did Goldilocks like best? Did she like Papa Bear's? No. Did she like Mama Bear's? No. Did she like Baby Bear's stuff the best? Why do you think she liked Baby Bear's stuff the best? What do you think? Do you think it's because Baby Bear and Goldilocks were about the same size? Maybe. Let's see. How do you think the family of bears are feeling? How does Papa Bear look in this picture? Does he look happy? I think he looks pretty angry. What about Mama Bear? What does her face look like? I think she might be worried. And poor Baby Bear. How does Baby Bear feel? He's sad. How would you feel if you were one of the bears? I think I would feel a little sad that someone wrecked my things and touched my stuff. What did Goldilocks do when she saw the bears? When she woke up? What did she do? Did she stay there and say sorry? She got up and ran away, didn't she? Why do you think she did that? She was scared, wasn't she? Why was she afraid? Why do you think she was afraid? Maybe she thought she was afraid, maybe she was afraid of the bears, or that she would get in trouble for making sad choices by doing and touching stuff that was not hers. All right. What noise do bears normally make? Miss H told you at the beginning of this video. Grrr. Show me how an angry bear would look. Can you make an angry bear noise and an angry bear look? Grrr. Good job. Why do you think the little girl was called Goldilocks? Why do you think her name was Goldilocks? Let's get a good look at her again. What color is her hair? Yellowy gold color? Whose bowl of porridge was medium-sized? Who had the medium-sized bowl? Mama did. Whose chair was small and blue? Who had the small blue chair? Baby Bear. And whose bed was the big red one? Who had this bed? Papa Bear. Great job. We'll get to hear this story again soon, okay, friends? Good listening. I know that was a long one, but you did a great job.